What's happening, everybody? Rod J back again to take a look at another beer. Thanks for swinging by to check out another video. Today I'm actually going to take a look at one from Omnipollo, and this is actually their table beer. This is a 5% ABV American Pale Ale. So if you're not familiar with Omnipollo, they are actually out of Sweden. Although on the label here it talks about produced and bottled for Omnipollo by Westbrook Brewing Company, Mount Pleasant, South Carolina. Doesn't really give too many other details on this one. This is actually the 650 milliliter or 1 pint 6 ounce bottle. Let's go ahead and get this baby open and get it into a glass and see what it has to offer. So first pour out of the glass, came out with a lot of head. As you can see, a ton of foam there. So I'm going to let that actually settle down a little bit. But very sudsy. I'm actually using one of my local brewery snifter glasses here at Mount Carmel for this one. So got a little bit of a haze there. You can see there on the beer as it stands right now. But if you're not familiar, like I said, Omnipollo beers, they do some great beers out of Sweden. I just tried to add some more to it, and you can see right there again. Put a little bit more head on this one. So this one is very heady. It looks like it is bottle conditioned. I can't make out everything through the haze, but it does look like bottle conditioning is taking place here, which is perfectly fine. Sometimes people freak out when they see the little things in there. Nothing to worry about in that regard. The head is a nice white billowy head. As far as the aroma, I didn't even try to sniff yet, and just the pour had the aroma coming out of the glass, so it came out pretty decent. You can definitely tell it's an American Pale Ale. I'm getting some of that hoppiness that you tend to expect with it. I'm getting some of that citrus you tend to expect as well. The hops that they have in there almost has a little bit of a pininess taking place, and almost a little bit of a tartness in the aroma as well. But I do get like a little bit of that mango sensation along those lines, and very, like I said, reminiscent of what you come to expect. I want to get a taste in here, but there's so much foam on there. I get a nice hit of a little bit of a bitterness, but it's got a nice crisp, refreshing quality to it. Very palatable, has a nice clean break when it goes to the finish. Didn't get any harshness going down in that first sip. A little bit bigger of a gulp that time. A little bit more of a slight scraping of the back of the throat. But it has a nice flavor that opens up inside the mouth. It's got a nice mouthfeel. Sitting with this one, you're sitting at about a medium body. Jumps off the tongue rather easily. I can feel it into the cheeks already. Flavors are lingering there a little bit. Citrus taste as well in it. You really feel some of the flavors kicking around nicely. A little bit more of a citrus-like tangerine type taste, but not overly overbearing with it. Very subtle. Carbonation is definitely lively. You can feel that getting into the chest a little bit. It's got a nice good texture with it as well, that it's not too thin at all. The whole body of this one to me is almost like an effervescence with it, like you would kind of associate with like a champagne in my mind. It's got that nice bubbly carbonation in it, but it's got that spritzer type feel or something. But it's kind of different on how it's actually working in my mouth right now. But I feel like it's a wine, spritzer, champagne type action taking place. Unlike it actually being a beer, it's got a little bit something different happening. It does leave some lacing behind. Before I refilled it, there was lacing taking place, so pretty decent in that regard. But overall, a nice, crisp, refreshing type beer. The duration is a great long duration. I can just feel the flavors kicking around. Could easily sit here and enjoy this one. In fact, I'm going to do just that. But yeah, one that I would say if you like American Pale Ales and you see it out there, I would definitely take a look at the table beer. I think it's got a nice smoothness with it, nice crispness, a nice refreshing quality that makes you definitely want to enjoy it. But with that all being said, I appreciate you swinging by and check out another video. Hopefully you like what you saw there. So please remember to hit the like button. And of course, if you haven't subscribed yet and you want to see more videos, make sure you subscribe to stay up to speed. Beer Table, Omnipollo edition. Thanks again. I look forward to catching you next time. Keep drinking good craft beers. Cheers.